Okay, where were we? Right, so we are now at, I believe, the High Wall of Lothric, that's right. Now, with these checkpoints, you can take a seat and you can travel between other checkpoints that you have already found. These bonfires are extremely handy and they are great for getting you out of a tough situation, especially if you need to get your souls back to the Firelink Shrine. Now, so I think the next spot we're going to be going to is this one to the right. Now, just so that you know, there is an archer up there that comes out if you start walking down there. It's best to take him out now and save some health, because he will take you out with a bit of damage, and that's always annoying. Most of these guys that are just sat around, they're not going to do much damage. These dogs though, they're super annoying, they're really hard to dodge, but if you just kind of hold off, wait for them to get close enough. This guy's trapped behind a chair, which is handy. I've just kind of like slammed him out. Right, so let's just get him dead. So that's him done. Right. Again, some of these guys are just standing around. Some of them will not just stand around. They will attack you and they will hit you with a serious amount of damage. Right. So I kind of went straight into this video without really explaining what's going to happen next. I think this run is mostly just showing you the area at first for item locations and stuff like that. If there's any good near armor nearby. These are the kind of enemies you're going to expect in this side of the High Wall of Lothric. They are extremely tough, they've got seriously big weapons, and if they catch you with your health bar as it is, if you are a newbie, you are going to get hurt, and it is not going to be nice. That over there is, I believe, one of the, I can't remember which cathedral it is, but I will find that out soon enough. But just down there is the next boss, but we don't have to be there quite yet. Let's get our items and stuff sorted out first in this location. It doesn't take too long in this location. Watch out for this archer as you come up the stairs. This guy comes up as well. You want to kill him straight away, otherwise he transforms into this big kind of weird rat looking monster. If you guys remember the first battle, if you go back and watch the first video, you'll notice that the first boss changes into this kind of weird big massive rat kind of monster, and he does something very similar. Now I just picked up an item there, so let's get out of this area because that's all there is in this area. Down here is a shortcut using an elevator, but that door isn't open. We actually have to come back up to that shortcut later on, but I'll show you how to unlock that and get that sorted when we're at the bottom. Now, moving left of the High Wall of Lothric. Also, another good tip, especially if you just cleared that area, you might have used a few Estus flags, you might be low. Quickly sit down at the bonfire, and then when you get back up again, your Estus flags would refill. It means it brings all the enemies back, but you're not going that side anymore, so you don't have to worry. But yeah, so you just want to move on from with as much health as possible. Right, again, most of these guys are just going to be sat around. This guy will give you a bit of bother, but just take him out. And if you shake them awake, yeah, they tend to attack you, but other than that, you're not going to get a lot of bother from anyone. There is an item up here, and we got this guy here we can just get rid of. This guy here. And there's just one more. There he is. Right, so that's him dealt with. Now, you can go down there, and this is the next kind of progression, but what you want is you want that item there, and I'll show you how to get that. You just follow this route here. And you just come up these stairs. Watch out, because I think there might be an archer around here. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure there is. And you just want to take a little run up these stairs and get rid of this guy right here. And that was the archer. And then let's just get rid of that guy as well. We'll grab this item whilst we're here. Some binoculars. And we'll just kill this guy as well. Right, so that's the ones that are really just going to be giving you trouble in this area. There's not a lot of them. Oh, annoying little bastards. Right, so this is area cleared. Anyway, to get that item I was talking about before, what we just want to do is we want to head down here to the right and just have a little drop. There's not a lot of place to fall, so just make sure that you land here, and there we go, we got that gold pine resin, and what that does is actually repairs your armor and your weapons, if I'm not wrong. Alright, take out this guy as well, because he hides behind there. And there's another item here, a couple of fire bombs. They can be handy from a ranged attack. Right, so what we want to do next is head down here. And there we go. This is the next area. There is an item drop here. It's just more souls. Again, can't stress how important souls are for you guys at this stage in the game. Let's just get rid of this guy. Surprised he took more than one hit, to be honest. Let's get rid of this guy as well. Oh. Now what will happen is if I go up these stairs, a dragon will appear just above us. There we go. Now that dragon's going to breathe fire onto this platform, and it should kill all those guys that are up there, and that saves you a lot of trouble. Also, using that same tip, the dragon's also going to breathe fire down this side as well. So once he gets close enough, or once you get close enough, the dragon should breathe fire down this side as well. And there we go. And that's them getting killed as well. Well, some of them anyway. It's just work that you don't need to do. I believe you still get the souls for one as well. It's just a helping hand from an enemy, to be fair. Right. You're not really going to have a lot of health to grab all these items, so I wouldn't suggest going for it right away. But I will come back to that later and show you once we just get up here and deal with this knight. Now, the first time I played this through, I was weak, and this knight just slaughtered me so many times. So, I mean, this is one of the weak knights compared to the ones I've been fighting throughout the rest of the game. So, he should just go down with a couple of hits. Surprised he had to take more than 2. Alright. Again, make sure you block as much as you can, and try for that backstab as well. As soon as you get that backstab, he's pretty much going down. Right, let's just get rid of these guys as well, just trailing around the edges. Right. So, when you've got that break, again, you've got these guys here. They're not giving you much bother, there's no point really killing them. But again, you are new, and they are worth about, well, that was 238 souls, more than you had before. So, if you feel like you want to kill them, then kill them. I'll leave that up to you. But in the meantime, when you've got a chance, when you've got a second, take the time to refill your health, keep on top of it, stuff like that. What I'm actually going to do is, because I've got the health to do it, I will show you how to progress through this small area here. Just wait for him to breathe his fire, and then once he's done that, we can carry on through this section. It is going to be annoying, it is going to be awkward, especially with all the fire burning you constantly. What you're going to do is you're going to just keep running and running, and the best method is basically rolling. And for some reason he's pointing to the ground. There we go. Alright, let's grab these as well. And I'm going to take a lot of damage, but should have enough health to get me to here. Lovely. Okay. Again, you guys are probably not going to have that, so don't be stupid with what you're going to do. Just be safe and take it slow. Right. So yeah, maybe come back to this when you've got enough health. Right. This you definitely have to know. This bastard is not a chest. It is a big creepy ass monster. So attack it, and then attack it, and then try and run away from that attack, but sometimes he gets you. Fortunately I've got a lot of health, so he's not gonna kill me in one, but he will kill you in one for sure. And if you open that chest without attacking him and killing him, he will kill you in one hit. He will pull you in and he will destroy you. Fortunately, now that I've told you, you have the, well, basically you have one up on him. You can attack him and get him killed before he causes you any trouble. Again, with the way I'm recording at the moment, if this cuts out, it will carry on just fine on the next video. But yeah, if it cuts out abruptly in the middle of a sentence, I apologise. Just skip to the next video. It should carry on, and whatever I was saying, I will carry on in the next video. It will be a little awkward at first, but it shouldn't be too bad. Right, so over there, we didn't pick up all the items, but not all of them are necessary at this stage in the game. They're just like little helpful little embers and stuff like that, if I'm not wrong. Right, as you approach this area, after you've killed the knight, you've just got a couple of thieves to worry about. They're very weak, but they're very annoying. They've got, the thing is they've got range on you as well. And if they get you in their combo, like he just did, that's like more than half your health gone. And he does a lot of damage. But, yeah, other than that, if you can get their health down as quick as possible, and get as close to him as quick as possible, then you won't have to deal with him. The only issue is that you will have to deal with him if he's close enough. And from range, he is just such an annoying part of the game, especially from range, because they can throw knives, and as soon as one hits you, they can knock you off edges. They can stun you, so they can get an even better combo on you, and then before you know it, your whole health is gone, and you're having to redo this whole area again. Watch out for these types of guys as well. They throw fire bombs, and if you're near anything explosive, like what just happened there, you're going flying. I'm surprised he didn't get damaged by himself there, but not to worry. Let's get this mail breaker here. Another good sword, if I'm not wrong. Right. So we're going to head down here now. And look, we've got a friend. And it's locked. Oh no. Right, so we're going to need like a cell key. And I believe you can buy that from the woman at Firelink Shrine. So we can get a cell key and a tower key from her later on, once we defeat, I think, the second boss. Once we defeat the second boss, we can come back to these and we can quickly unlock these and see how we get on. Right, carrying on, you've got this area. If you get to this area, I want you to turn back. I want you to turn back for this simple reason alone, because checkpoints in this game are so important, and bonfires, as you know, are the checkpoints. So what you want to do is you want to head upstairs, go up one level, and then there's another set of stairs out here on the edge of the building, and then what you want to do is you want to set up this checkpoint, take a sit down, refill your Estus flags, take a little break knowing that you're at the next point, and if you die at least you'll come back there. Right, but because you've taken a rest, all these guys are back again. My advice is just to drop down and then walk on. They shouldn't follow you. But you will have these guys to deal with. They're not a lot of trouble. One swing will take out two. Yeah. Oh, these guys should follow me. There's one. There's two. They're not too bad. They can be annoying, especially if they've got their shields up and stuff, but they're not too bad. This guy, another one that can transform, get him killed straight away. The rest will they'll just sit on the roof. They won't give you much bother at all. Except this one here, apparently. Let's let him drop down. Okay. Now that kind of shockwave I'm sending off, that's only with this sword. This big cleaver, so I'm afraid that won't be for yours if I'm not wrong. Right, I'm going to try for this jump here. There we go. And there's an item up here. That's the flesh bite ring. And then we're going to make a jump back. We didn't hit the top ledge, but that's not too bad. We didn't lose a lot of health there anyway, so we take out this guy, put your shield up, block from this. You've got a couple of guys that are going to come over the edge here. These guys are all really weak. You should probably be able to take them out in one hit each. Right, next on the agenda is you've got this section here. Now, I would say do this section first, because this section does end. It has a dead end, and then you can at least come back through this section and follow along the storyline instead of having to come back and do this again. So, let's get him dealt with. Big swing to the back, and then when they're on their back, nice large hit should take them out. Right, so I think I'm almost at the limit of this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video and then start a new one from this point, I think here.